Welcome back. So we've created our site. This little video is going to show you how to add some pages and how to make some quick editing changes if you want. So in your Google site, when you first create it, you have the home page and you have these tools up here. So this is an edit page tool. And if you click on that, what this does is this opens up your page with text boxes, and it gives you several different options. You can choose font style, font size, bolding, italicizing, underlining, etc., adding links, adding a numbered list, bullets, alignment, and then above here you can insert all kinds of things, format, table, layout, and then there's your help. So one thing that you need to know about Google Sites is when you make some changes, you have to save those changes or cancel those changes. Because I didn't really make any changes on this page, I'm just going to cancel. Now what I want to do is I want to create some pages. So I can click on the Create Page tool, and it says just create a page. So I'm going to call this page My Work, and I'm going to just leave the default setting so it will be the web page template, and I'm going to leave it at the top level, which means it's going to be aligned at the same indentation level as the home page. I do not want it indented the way it would be if I chose this second button. So that's all I need to do there. I'm going to click on Create, and it's creating the page, and here we are. So here is the My Work page now created, and it opens in edit mode, so you have this toolbar already accessible plus all of the drop down menus. Okay, you can go ahead and make changes to it if you like, or just close it without saving those changes. So I'm just going to cancel there. So on the left hand side now, you can see that I have my Work page that I'm sitting on right now, or I can click on the home page and this takes me back to my original page. So I'm going to go in and add a little bit of information here. So I'm just going to edit and say, welcome to my ePortfolio. I'm going to save that. Okay, so I have a little bit of something on my home page. So you can add more pages as you need to. The other thing I wanted to show you in this video is how you can make some changes. So if you remember, when I created my ePortfolio, I added Unit 100 as part of my title. I'm going to get rid of that now. So I'm going to show you where you can go to make some changes. Go to the Settings wheel, the little gear wheel, and I'm going to go down, 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 down to Manage Site. So in Manage Site, here is my site name. I'm going to just remove the Unit 100 from that. I can make some other changes here. Here is my site description if I wanted to make changes to that, or if I'd forgotten to do the site description, I can add it there. And one thing that's really important, this is a delete this site button, and sometimes you can get so complicated and get into so many different places on your site, and you end up with something that you just don't really like at all and you want to start from scratch. This is where you go to delete the site and scroll down, and yeah, there's just little other odds and ends that Google has there. The other thing you want to do is you want to go to Sharing and Permissions, which is here on the left. And, oh, hang on a second, let's just stay on this page. I need to save my changes before I go anywhere else. Okay, and now I can go to Sharing and Permissions. And here is where you can invite people. So you can invite your instructor by putting their email address in here. The thing that you want to remember to do is make sure your instructor is an owner of the site. If they're not owner of the site, they're not going to be able to mark it the way it needs to be marked. That doesn't mean that you are not the owner. You will have two owners on this site, and you can add anything, any other people that you want to share your site as well. If you really didn't like the theme that you had chosen, here is where you can change that as well. So I'm going to just click on Themes, Colors, and Fonts. Right here are the themes, and here's where you can go ahead and change your theme. Okay, if you're fine with your theme but you're not happy with the font style or size, you can play around with that here. If you go Text and choose Theme, no, that's not quite where I'm going here. Hang on a second here. Let's go Content Area. And okay, so if I wanted to change the text in my content area, if I wanted to change my font style, here I am. Here, I just scrolled to the right a little bit here. Remember when we were looking at the edit pages before, there were maybe a half a dozen different font styles. Here is where you have the choice of a large number of font styles here, and you can just change that, whatever I'm going to say. I'm going to click on that one, and I'm going to save that. And the other thing that's really, really important is when you want to go back to your home page, never use your browser's back button. Always use this back button right here, and that will take you back to the home page. So here is my home page with the change of font.